So your time is very important and very precious. So in thinking about that and being here and having been in school and a presidential scholar and all that went with that, what I was thinking about, what is it that I could give to you? What is it that I could do for you taking this time out of your day, and how could I, with being 28 years ahead of you down the road, what could I give to you to change your destiny? Now that might sound like a big thing, but that's who I am. That's the kind of work that I like to do. I don't want to just spend a few minutes with you. I want to change your life. And it's my greatest passion to be able to do something like that. And so what I want to think about is, what was a tool that I could give you that you could walk out of here with? And I need to do this in 15 minutes, right? And you're going to take this with you and be able to use it today, and even for the next 15, 20, 30, and 40 years. And by doing that, you would end up having a happier life and be a more confident individual. As a result of that, what's going to happen? You're going to have a better job. You're going to have better relationships. You're going to have better friendships, better homes. And we also, in the process, would build better communities. And my ultimate goal is actually creating a world of peace. So you can see, as a presidential scholar, we never come in with very low goals. So my goal is still that, is truly, truly, I want to change the world. I want to create a world of peace. And in order to do that, my job is giving out skills and tools to other people so that you can create a life you love. So that you can create a life that is calm, that is happy, that is fulfilling, that your relationships are rich, that you get everything it is that you seek in life. At this point, you're studying and you're learning and you're developing those skills within yourself. And then we have life and all the things that come with life and all the unexpected things that you have no idea that are going to come down the pike. So what I want to share with you is where I ended up about 20 years ago, miserable and depressed. I remember saying to my husband over and over and over again, what's wrong with me that I can't just be happy? Why can't I just be happy? I had a great career. I had a great husband. We had an incredible relationship. We had several very successful businesses. I had 2 children that were just amazing. From the outside, there was nothing wrong with my life. So why wasn't I happy? That began an incredible pursuit within me to figure out how to change that. That became the drive within me. Okay, I've got 15 minutes with you. What kind of gold nugget can I give you to take with you so that from this moment forward, your life becomes better? And the fact is that when those things come up that would throw you, or when things come up in life, because life is a journey. Some parts of your life are really wonderful. Some parts of life are not so wonderful. And the thing is that in all of that, one of the biggest things I can tell you is that happiness is a choice. And that's something that a lot of people really don't understand. We think it's just with you. So today we're going to do an exercise. Does everybody in the room have a stone? Don't show anybody your stone. I just want to make sure if there's anybody that does not, we can get a stone. I'm going to let you do the experience. So what this is what I need you to do is you need to know what color stone you have, but nobody else should know that color. You have either a blue stone or a red stone. What the blue stone represents is compassion and kindness and happiness and all that is good that we would share with others, to inspire them, to inspire confidence, to make them feel better about themselves. And then there's another color stone that you may have, and that is a red stone. And if you have a red stone, the red stone represents our anger, our frustration, our bad moods when things aren't going well. Experience. So nobody in the room is wearing a hat, so this makes it very easy. So if you have a blue stone, what I want you to do is find someone else in the room. It could be someone else at your table, would work really well. If somebody right beside you would make it really easy. And I want you to turn to them if you have a blue stone, and I want you to say, I love your hat. And after you say, I love your hat, I want you to pass them your blue stone. And then the other person is to look back at you. If they have a blue stone, they're going to say, I love your hat. If they have a red stone, you're going to look at them and say, that's a really ugly hat. And then you're going to pass them your red stone. And then I want you to do it with a second person. And the reason we're doing this is, you guys realize we do this all day, every day, don't we? Don't we already do this all day, every day? We're in a bad mood, and so we're short with someone else, or we aren't very nice to them, or we criticize them. We don't even use our words. We just look at them and going, look at what they're wearing. We all do this, okay? The challenge in that is when you begin to realize that what happened is you just passed on your energy. You just passed something on forward and forward in your life. Let me share something with you. about 80% of the people in this room, 9 months from now, are going to be more confident and happier because they did one thing different. And the thing they did different was this. They decided not to pass on the red stone, regardless of the mood they were in, regardless of how someone else spoke to them or treated them or acted. That you have the power to choose how you respond, how you feel, who it is that you are. You know why you get more confidence? Because you learn you can count on you. Do you know what that does for your self-esteem? To know that you can count on you, to know that you are not passing on the red stone, that you choose to only pass on the blue stone? What would you do? Would you actually do the exercise? Or now, with simply 5 minutes more of information, would you refuse to pass on the red stone? So that you could actually look at them and say, I love your hat, and I'm simply not going to give you this red stone. Right? You like that exercise better? Okay, so turn to the person beside you and tell them what a wonderful hat they have. For those of you who have the red stone, how much better do you feel that you didn't have to pass it on? And only that you didn't have to, you got to choose not to. Right? You could have turned to the person and said, I don't love your hat. How many people wanted to turn and say, I don't love your hat? Right? Nobody. And nobody. So do you guys understand the whole process of not passing on the red stone? Of only passing on the blue stone? So understand how that changes your life, but let me ask you this. How many people would have liked to have received a red stone? So as the person who would have received the red stone, aren't you really glad that the person who had it chose not to pass it on? Do you feel how much more comfortable the room is once I gave you permission not to have to pass on the red stone? Right? That happens to all of us. We have all of those things that go on, and then what do? You're passing a red stone, right? Because you think, I'm in a bad mood, and it's not really my problem how they feel. But that's not really it. It really is. It really is your challenge if you want a different life. How much safer would you feel around someone who only passed on blue stones? That you knew no matter how bad your mood was, that person would say something to inspire confidence in you. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you have a great day, and congratulations.